Welcome to Mavetivity, where we usually combine movies and activities to create a brand new experience, but today we are branching out because for the longest time, for over half of my life, the only hobby I've ever had really has been making videos. And I've been lucky enough that that hobby has turned into how I make money, and it's actually the only jobs I've ever had. But because of this, it has me questioning a lot whether I really enjoy doing this stuff or not, and if there's something out there that might be a better hobby for me after all. So this is the beginning of a very long running series where I will be trying so many different random things to see if I can find my next hobby. Some of these things I have dipped my toes in before, and some of them I've always thought, hey, maybe I could get into that. And so for each one of these videos, I'm going to be spinning a wheel that has every single one of these on it to see what I get into next. Okay. We can do bowling. If you asked me if I wanted to become a bowler and get into bowling, I would probably say no. But the entire point of these videos is to get rid of that initial reaction and just go in with an open mind that maybe I will find an interest where I might not normally think. So without further ado, I went bowling for the first time alone ever in my life to begin working on this video.
One pin, perfect. So good. That's better. Oh, straight down the middle? Hey, we take those. Okay, so right off the bat, I have some thoughts about bowling and also just bowling alone. And honestly, it was a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be to bowl alone. I will say it goes really fast. I'm used to bowling being kind of like an all afternoon or all evening activity. And I played 2 games in about 20 minutes. All right, that's game 1, 83 score. I will say it's been pretty fun, just throwing a ball down a lane, you know? Not really thinking about much, just kind of bowling, nothing else. I guess it's good and bad bowling alone going fast because it could be a hobby with pretty low time investment, honestly. Overall though, this first bowling was pretty fun. Granted, the footage is kind of terrible because I was filming by myself and I was a bit anxious. I also wanted to just kind of focus on the bowling itself, and I think I accomplished that goal pretty well. I wasn't really focused on the filming aspect and was able to just kind of zone in on bowling and my thoughts about it. All right, let's do this. Come on. Oh, or not at all. Okay. Basically what I said in the intro, it's fun, but so far it's definitely not something I could see myself doing like all the time long term. This is probably also a good opportunity to talk about how just stellar my form is. I do think I have the walk up pretty decent with the 4 steps, but then my leg just seems to want to go up in the air, and I've tried to adjust it, I've tried to fix it, and it just wants to fly up in the air no matter what I do. Hey, I got 69 that time though. That was a fun way to spend like half an hour, 45 minutes. Right off the bat, I don't think it'll get to a point where I'm like getting my own shoes and getting my own ball and stuff, but I can't like write that out just yet. I'm glad I went out and did it. I think that's the most important thing so far with this experience. Obviously, we're very early on to this concept. I went out and did the thing. Part of me is taking note that I'm really excited to do the next thing, and I think that is a bit of an indicator that I probably will not continue bowling, but I can't say, it's too early. We back like we never left. It hasn't been like a month. No. Well, that feels good right away. Okay, so it might have been a while in between my bowling sessions, but this time I came during the week, and so I decided to bring one of my big cameras along, and so this footage is definitely a lot better, but my game so far felt a lot worse for whatever reason today. Ooh, that looks good. Come on. Oh, on track to beat my last score though. Surprisingly, even though I don't have any strikes or spares yet, I'm more consistently mid right now. Well, I wouldn't say I wasn't trying to get better. I definitely didn't like look anything up about how to be better at bowling or the correct form or anything like that. I was just using intuition and repetition to try to get at least a little better. And then this happened. Okay, let's see. Looked up again. Hey, look at that. I was on the 10th frame too, so I just hit 3 strikes in a row real quick. Yeah, looking up seems to be way better. Oh yeah. Holy crap. It's easy, really, just look up. 3 in a row? Oh my God, I got a turkey. The consistency. I got nachos. So getting that turkey was definitely really cool and pretty satisfying, but I can't pretend like that had anything to do with what I was doing. I just got lucky with 3 in a row there, I think. That's pretty good. There we go. I'm gonna try thumb out. See what happens. I've never tried that. Well, that was terrible. Go ahead and just put that thumb right back in the hole. Almost fell. But hey, we got the spare. And I don't know what's happening to me. That's it for session numero dos. Definitely a much more enjoyable session this time. Also, I did feel like I improved somewhat. Like both of my scores were better, but also I feel like I didn't really improve at all. I just don't think I want to like really become a bowler, if that makes sense. I started this project in March and then went bowling once and then went like 2 months and went bowling again. And now it's July and I haven't been bowling again since. And I was gonna go bowling a 3rd time off camera and then a 4th time with a camera person. But the more I thought about it, the more I think not bowling for this long is just a sign that this is not the thing for me. And I think that's a great takeaway that I can apply to all of the videos in this series moving forward, because if I would have gone bowling 2 more times, it probably would have made it a better video, but I don't think it would have changed the outcome at all. Bowling is a lot of fun and I would love to do it more than like once a decade, but it's definitely not something I could see myself really getting into to the point where I'm doing lessons and trying to get better and getting my own shoes and ball and all of that stuff. And that's okay. That's the whole point of this. If I had nailed it on the first try, that would be pretty crazy. Without further ado, let's see what we're going to be doing next time. And it looks like we're going to be DJing in the next video, something I actually have done before, but I haven't taken it super seriously, so I'm excited to revisit it. Also, if you have any ideas of literally anything you can think of, any of your hobbies that you'd like to see me try, leave it down in the comments below and I will add basically everything to the list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next one, do the right thing, good vibes only, and never stop creating.